Listen, I don't know about the no pants situation. Things could get dicey. We're not replicating, we're admiring the choices. Everybody loves a crop top, but I have to say, best dress could include wardrobe.
Sup, Park Peeps? I'm Demi from Magical Hijinx.
And I'm entertainment journalist Joey Nolfi, strapping in for the Park Peeps Podcast, the ultimate theme park show where unhinged passion, travel expertise, and coaster nerd chaos collide. And this week we are having an absolute blast rating the best-dressed Disney Parks characters with Blake Silva.
So buckle up and pull up on that yellow strap as we dispatch for Season 2 of the Park Peeps Podcast.
Hello, dear Park Peeps listeners, and welcome back to the show. I'm Joey Nolfi here with my co-host Demi of the Magical Hijinx YouTube channel, and no, we are not fashionably late, nor are we early for that matter, because our looks, they are always right on time here on the pod.
So to celebrate our globally renowned legacy as style icons and visionaries of fashion, we formally launched the Park Peeps Fashion Institute's Met Gala, otherwise known as the Pet Gala, spelled with 3 P's, of course. 2, which are silent, where stars and icons are arriving in their most fabulous attire, all as we report live from the big ceremony.
Yes, Demi, there is not one single croc in sight. We do have, actually, Demi, our first arrival is coming. We do have Jarendelle arriving now on the red carpet in a floor-length wig, but he is still wearing his multicolored high tops and a hat that says biscuit. He can't seem to let those go.
Absolutely not, never. But, look, and there's our dear friend Quincy from All Ears, who also arrived in one of her signature I Want to Kiss the Dracula animatronic shirts. Appropriate for any occasion. But, Joey, sorry, I just noticed one question.
Yes?
Are you wearing
the giant pair of boots located outside the country fair section of Disney's All-Star Music Resort? Yeah, I am.
That's all.
Before we get to our very special guests, both of whom have been patiently waiting in the green room at the Park Peeps Pet Gala, we want to remind you, please make sure you are subscribed. Super important wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us at Park Peeps Pod, at Joey Nolfi, and at Magical Hijinx. And you know that's Hijinx.
And give us that maximum 5-star rating wherever you get your podcast. Now, as the Park Peeps Pet Gala continues, it's time to clear the runway for our special guest. One of the Pet Gala's 2 co-chairs of the evening. You know him from his @Blake Silva handles on Instagram and TikTok, where he's well known not only for his park prowess, but also his penchant for Winnie the Pooh.
I gave Demi so many P's.
I can't even believe how many P's you just gave me.
It is the Pet Gala, Demi, with 2 silent P's, but the rest, they were not so silent.
Yes.
Now, he is wearing a head-to-toe Winnie the Pooh Snuggie to the Pet Gala red carpet. Please welcome Blake Silva.
Blake. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hello.
Hi, Blake. Blake
Thanks
is like,
being here.
Yes, thank you for being here, but he's also
My
like,
pleasure.
What am I doing here? He's like, what did I get myself into?
I'm obsessed. The outfit that you described, I must get. So
I'm surprised you don't already have it.
I know.
I have something in storage somewhere that resembles a onesie for Winnie the Pooh. So I'm sure I could make it happen.
You could start a full museum, I feel, and we would be fully lined up first in line to the Blake Silva Winnie the Pooh Museum. I feel like there's so many things. Did you hear me even say Pooh? Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah,
this
Winnie
is
the
like now
Pooh.
fancy. It's the fancy Winnie the Pooh
Winnie
Museum.
the Pooh.
Yes.
It low-key exists, but not open to the public.
You need that special VIP pass to get their very important poo. Now,
Very important Pooh.
that's exactly what it is. It's that very important poo. Now, Blake is a very important poo to us, and we could not be more thrilled that you are here. I have been a fan of your content for so long, and I will never forget the first time. I mean, you were, first of all, like, outside of us connecting, like, you were always in my feed constantly. And when I first started getting into the park space, you were one of the first people that I followed. And I will never forget that you like immediately followed me back and messaged me. You were like, oh my, Joey Nolfi is following me. Oh my God. And I was like, what? You know who I am?
No, I was gagged because I am a big Drag Race fan and you are like the reporter. So no, I was like so honored when I saw that pop up. It's one of those things too, where you almost like forget that people are like real humans and like existing on the internet and doing all the things. Cause I'm like, oh my God, I like see this person all the time, but like it's one of like I never thought to like look you up or whatever, and then there you were, and I was like, oh my God, and he's so nice.
Oh, thank you.
Well, sometimes he is.
I'm always nice. You just ask one of my many children sitting behind me, my Figment, my Albert from Hong Kong Disneyland. You just ask all of them. I'm very nice to them. And I'm very nice to Blake, too. And Blake is very kind in being here to join us today. And we knew
It's an honor
that we had to get him because Blake has some of the best, if not the best, park looks out there. I mean, every time.
Oh, I know. I got a firsthand
it's crazy.
look. It was, you were... Blake and I did this event with Undercover Tourist, and
we did.
You came full out with Meg in matching outfits from start to finish, and I was just gagged the entire time. You guys looked so amazing.
Well, if we're all tooting one another's horns, you had every outfit change that day.
Demi.
So, like, I was literally so impressed. So I love that. I will not accept the title of the best because there are so many creative, amazing people out there. But I do love me a park day outfit. Yeah. I know I'm dressed pretty simply right now, but you can't always be showing up and showing out, you know?
But I think it's appropriate when you are critiquing others in fashion that you look the chillest.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah, I believe that.
I think it was Tina Fey in her book once. She said that the fashion people, when she first started becoming a celebrity, they all advised her that you shouldn't dress to all the time when you're going to events or whatever. You shouldn't always dress to steal the spotlight. You should dress to just like look cool and look like very like you belong there. So, Blake, you do fashion so well in the parks, and I every time you're in my head every time I'm getting dressed to go to a park. I'm like, would Blake wear this?
Oh my God,
I don't know.
Aw, Joey.
But so it's truly just everybody, please. You probably already are. If you're listening to this podcast, you literally probably are already following Blake, but please make sure you go support him. And also you have like your music and your very lovely singing voice that always pops up into my feed too. So everybody should go check out that stuff too. Because Blake is just literally out there doing it all.
That is so kind. Thanks.
Well, see, I'm nice, Demi.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
Writing down for later.
Okay. Yeah. The next time that Jeremy or Michael comes back on, we'll have this discussion again.
Yeah, I did famously wish for Michael to trip and fall, and then for Jeremy, I age shame him constantly. But that's just because
trip and fall on the trolley tracks, no doubt.
Yes, exactly,
yes,
exactly.
That.
But Jeremy is also the only reason I'm allowed to do that to him is because he is the most beautiful 75-year-old woman on the face of this earth. So
and is our honorary third peep.
And it's our honorary third peep, so we're allowed to do that.
Oh,
to
I
him.
love Jeremy.
Yes, I do too. I can't wait to see him potentially coming up very soon. But now, we did say that Blake was one half of the Pet Gala's co-chair team. We said we had two guests today. And before we get into the best theme park character fashions, our favorite theme park character fashions at the Park Peeps Pet Gala, it is time to reveal the second half as we get to this big reveal here. Yeah,
we knew this icon would appear on all of our lists. So we had to elevate her status to that befitting her legendary presence in the parks.
Our first honoree of the night is the clipboard diva inside Spaceship Earth during the 1970s technology revolution scene. She is serving STEM fashion. And did you know that the S in STEM actually stands for Spaceship Earth? Did you know that?
Yes.
First time learner.
I read that in that old EPCOT book that we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
So this character is one of the best dressed, all around coolest characters Disney has ever presented as an animatronic. The ensemble is giving chic. It's giving icon.
It's giving best dressed at the laboratory potluck at 4:30 and then change the world with advancements in science and technology at 4:35 p.m.
The hoop earrings, the yellow tights, the plaid skirts, all pop under that white lab coat. She's bridging gaps and also giving big budget fashion.
And she is also accessorized for the gods. You know she is writing them important notes on her pad. That's a coach pad, probably. Mm-hmm. They are about to usher in modern marvels and a tectonic shift forward in the foundation of the future as we know it today. And did you know, actually, that she is reportedly inspired by the American scientist Valerie Thomas, who bears resemblance to our diva in Spaceship Earth.
Valerie is a data scientist who invented the illusion transmitter and spent 3 decades working for NASA, thanks to her iconic achievements.
Yes, and I'm not sure if she has an official name in the ride, but you know what? We're just going to call her Ms. Valerie. So, Ms. Valerie, you are
Valerie.
our Pet Gala co-chair. Blake, do you have any words you would like to say about her?
Honestly, we salute you. I literally go on that ride so that I can see the diva. So,
Yes.
Miss Valerie, we really thank you for your service and your serving.
She is what an icon. What an icon. We
had to, because Joey and I never reveal our picks for things, but like we had that same feeling like we had when we were talking about the glam bot, where, because she is just like, when you think of animatronic and fashion, you think of Miss Valerie.
It's Miss Valerie. We do.
Yeah.
So
she's the one.
She is the one, always. Now, as we do traditionally at Park Peeps, we always love to let our guests go first. So, Blake, please reveal your first pick for Best Dressed Disney Parks Character. And now, as a reminder to our listeners, this can be, the criteria was open to anything. It could be an animatronic, a character in a pre-show. It could be, I don't know, if you saw someone on a park map that was dressed really fly. Like, that's the criteria. So, Blake, please. And this is also not limited to just American parks. So, Blake,
okay.
Please kick us off.
Okay. My first one, I would be so silly to not include my favorite character of all time. So this is sort of a layered answer. My first is Winnie the Pooh, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
So listen, I don't know about the no pants situation. Things could get dicey. We're not replicating. We're admiring the choices. Everybody loves a crop top, but I have to say, best dress could include wardrobe. And I wanted to include my favorite character, but also a really cool moment that is from an attraction. Mm-hmm. And that is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in Disneyland, California. Mm-hmm. And this is very specific. Joey, I was talking to you earlier and told you that I have like sort of a really specific weird answer.
Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay.
Because Winnie the Pooh owns a pair of slippers that I would buy 1 million pairs of if they made them. And it is because, so when you leave on the ride, this is a tangent, but I promise, I want to really set the scene.
Oh, I'm locked in.
When you're on the ride and you go through like the Heffalump and Woozle, like Fever Dream, Honey Dream.
Yeah.
You exit and Pooh Bear's like in the honey wall, and then you go into his house and then you go to the birthday party. So when you're in the house, you pass his bed. Next time you're on the ride, you look down because next to the bed are the cutest pair of honeybee slippers that you have ever seen in your life. And my partner and I have been talking about these for the better part of the last 10 years because that's how long we've been going to the parks together. And they are iconic and I want them so badly. So I think that Winnie the Pooh has impeccable taste just for the slippers alone. But if anything, it's just something to look out for next time and a great little accessory and shoe choice, if I may say.
Yeah,
I love this.
Really do love this. And I can say, as someone, Blake, please do not shame me. I'm not a frequenter of that attraction. However,
how dare you.
I sure will be checking this out next time because I'm always looking through Figment's house for little things. And I cannot... it's like we move through there too fast. And now that I know where to look in this attraction, I am looking. My question to you is, though, have you ever seen them sell this as actual merch?
No, and you know what's so funny is I have only heard a couple people talk about this before. Matt and I have been talking about this forever, like I said, but I had a friend coincidentally like 3 days ago. She was at Disney and she posted on her story, like, I need these slippers to be made so badly. And it's only a matter of time. Maybe this is our moment. Maybe we manifest and put into the universe that, hey, we are talking right now on the pod. And we will buy them, or at least I will buy them.
Yeah.
And I'll do a little vlog, and I'll go buy them. I promise. Like, they have not been made that I know of. I'm sure there are bee slippers somewhere. They're not like intrinsically Winnie the Pooh. Like they are a normal pair of house slippers, at least as they appear. But they have like it looks like brown and yellow striped bee situation with like little bees on top, and they're so cute. And I just think that we need them so badly.
Well, I need to now know if it's also in Magic Kingdom's version, because I ride that one obviously a lot more. So now I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, I would have to ride it honestly to confirm. I know that every time I go on the Magic Kingdom version, I'm always like so floored because I like forget how different it is. So I'm like inclined to say that they're not on it, but I could be wrong. So if you'll probably be there way before I will be.
Yes.
So you'll have to like report back. I'm sure somebody somewhere is like literally listening to this while they're like at Magic Kingdom on a solo day. So like maybe they can check for us.
All those Park Peeps people out in the real world, report back to us. Are you currently at Magic Kingdom listening to this? Let us know. Please go directly there.
On the ride.
Yes, if you're on the ride listening to this and not the ride, please make sure you go check out. What a way to kick us off. I like that that's actually real world application, because a lot of this is all about fantasy fashion and things that like seem unattainable. This one seems like it's very realistic, and I could very much see Blake incorporating this into his everyday cozy life. So
of course,
at home. Yeah, I love this. What a way to kick us off.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Love
Snaps
this.
for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Demi. Do you want to go second?
I do want to go second because I feel like, we're going to, I mean, Winnie the Pooh is a bear, but like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like ladies fashion maybe coming up in this episode, obviously.
What is that supposed to mean, Demi?
What do you mean?
Oh, why are Blake and I going to pick ladies fashion?
I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Demi, what are you trying to imply?
Because
all of us. I think we all love women's fashion.
Because women's fashion there's more women's fashion than men's fashion. How dare you? Anyway.
What if I was like, mine's Dr. Seeker?
Hey.
Oh, stop.
I know.
Too
Sorry.
Soon,
Sorry.
too soon.
Sorry.
Felicia Rashad.
Rashad.
No, I have to give it up to my boy, Sunny Eclipse.
Ah, yes.
Duh.
Yes, Sunny Eclipse over at the not my favorite quick service, but Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe. But man, do I love going there and listening to my pal Sunny Eclipse sing those songs and in the style of like Frank Sinatra, but all space and alien themed. And he is looking so dapper in his little suit. And it's unclear, because he's an alien, if that's hair or like antennas, but it has that like slick back thing going on. So it works really well. And it has all like the shimmer and sparkles. And he just looks so like put together lounge singer in Vegas in the 1950s in space. And I love him.
He's so great.
I love that.
And you know what, Demi? Who cares if it's an antenna or what? Fashion is an illusion. And if he is upholding the illusion, his fashion is working.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think Sunny gets enough love because he's an animatronic and a quick service. You know?
True.
I wonder, did they ever have him at Disneyland too? Blake, do you ever recall him seeing? I don't know if he was ever there.
Yeah, because whenever I go to that restaurant in Disney World, I always think about Galactic Grill because it's kind of like the counterpart in my head. But I don't think Galactic Grill really has like a mascot. Like I kind of think of him as like a mascot of sorts.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm always at Barricade. I love him down. So I'll go listen to the set.
At Barricade. I actually, Demi, this is going to shock you, but I don't know if I've ever actually sat through one of his performances. I think I've done. I know.
Honestly, can I be honest with you? It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because Joey famously goes to the parks and rushes to get on every attraction and doesn't actually soak in any of the wonder and magic of the parks.
Okay, I beg all of my little trinkets behind me beg to differ. I soak in lots of magic and wonder, and
just to give you an example, the first time Joey and I actually hung out in the parks, I made him sit in at the Hogshead in Hogsmeade and have a drink and just sit there, and he was like panicking on the inside.
I was shaking. I was literally
his like
shaking.
foot is tapping. Like, so how long do we
stay here? Yeah,
Blake, you literally just described what I did. I was literally vibrating. I was like, Demi, I can't. I like Velocicoaster's right there. Each time Velocicoaster would whiz by, I would get more and more sweaty. I would be like, what are we doing? what are we doing? I need to go
That
ride
is
a ride.
so funny. I hear you though.
And, you know, it's
But
funny
that's
because
why
I hear
you haven't listened to the sweet sounds of Sunny Eclipse.
that is true.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Blake, for all of our listeners who, I mean, you obviously are familiar with Blake. So Blake is a Disneyland local, and Demi and I are East Coasters. But Blake, every time I talk to someone who, like all of my friends who are Disneyland locals, such as Colin and Demi, who also are friends of the pod, Jeremy, obviously, who is constantly there. They are, I mean, Jeremy is a little bit more like me, and Jeremy is constantly going.
Right.
But it seems that Disneyland is more of a place where people do tend to go just to kind of hang out for an evening or have a drink with their friends. And it does seem to be more of the park for that. So when I go out to Disneyland, I find myself doing that a little bit more.
Okay.
So I'm learning. And my friend Jacqueline is letting me, she's been pushing me. I shouldn't say leading. She's pushing me to do this more in Orlando. So
well, it's hard when you're not there as frequently. Like we do definitely feel that same like frantic energy sometimes when we're at Disney World. Yeah. I have been so lucky to have so many trips over the last couple of years that I do feel like, I don't want to say that the charm has like worn off, but you know what I mean? Like you sort of like, I've been here, I've done this, I've seen the sights. I'm just going to like do whatever calls. Yeah. My friend Ilana famously says vibes, not rides. And I feel like at Disneyland, like I'm very much like a vibes, not rides. I love to go on rides and like do all of that if the moment calls for it. But I always say like, I will pay for Lightning Lane if the moment needs me to. But I'm either Lightning Lane or standby. And if the line is too long, like I'm not going to do it. So I hear you. But like when you're a local and doing it all the time, like it completely like makes sense to kind of take the parks at a different pace. Yeah. So
yeah. Absolutely.
You're valid.
Do you find that when you do come to Orlando that you don't really spend much time in Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
Yeah. Most Disneylanders obviously don't spend much time there.
I know that I feel like I'm sometimes like the odd man out, but Animal Kingdom is my favorite park in the world.
Oh no, you're not. Anybody that comes from the West Coast always says Animal Kingdom is the best park.
I love it so much. We love Lion King in our house as well. Obviously, I'm a Winnie the Pooh guy, but my partner is like Winnie the Pooh is Simba. Our dog's name is Simba, so we love Animal Kingdom because it's just like, you know, Tree of Life. We have the Lion King show, like just good vibes. But yeah, I just feel like Magic sometimes just feels like an extension of Disneyland. And like, I think that's just like why we don't go as much. It's also like kind of a pain to get to, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If I go with like my local friends and we drive, it's like I take a tram and then I have to take the monorail, and God forbid you like stay till close. Like it's such a nightmare. So, but I do love me some Happily Ever After.
Oh yeah,
Debbie's
really
looking right at me.
What?
I'm always shutting that place down. I'm like,
kidding.
I'm there till 11. It was funny. My friend and I, Disneyland. I love shutting Disneyland down because last summer my friend Ross and I, there's the cavalcade and there's the parades and you get to watch.
Yeah.
Ross and I experienced a cavalcade of a different kind around, I want to say 1:17 a.m. When we were taking pictures on Main Street, and the security all lined up in front of the castle and started walking forward and were like, please leave the park. We were like,
that's the GTFO cavalcade.
That is what that was. But that was a highlight of my life. I was in the parks for I think 16,
you really closed it out.
Oh yeah. Anytime I go, I will stay till close.
I love closing out Magic Kingdom, but I usually will do it like after like Not So Scary or Very Merry, when it's like you get there late and then everyone's trickling out. But I don't know how you do it, Joey.
I love it. I can't get enough. I literally can't. I think I could go like 48 hours in a park without sleeping. I think that'd be my max. Iconic. Truly. Yeah. Blake's like,
and I love that for you.
Blake's like, you're a crazy girl.
I mean, if I had to, I would. I don't choose to.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm crazy.
Well, Joey, tell us, what is your first pick for best dressed?
Well, this isn't going to make a case for me being sane any better. Because I think building my lists, I quickly realized that mine were more liberal, artistic, loose interpretation of the word fashion, because the looks that stand out to me sometimes might be a little unorthodox, and I just have an affinity for them as essences and vibes over rides more than maybe actual couture. So the number one choice for me well, and not to say it's the best, it's just my first choice, is, I don't even know if she has a name, but she's the Carlos Don't Be Chicken lady in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No way!
Because if you could all see the look on Blake's face right now, hand went over the mouth, he went off frame. Because,
oh my gosh.
Listen,
I swear I was thinking about her, though.
She is... Demi, I thought you were going to do the pirate lady, the one at the auction.
Well, okay, yeah, I am.
I
Like
see.
red?
Look, I know you so
okay,
well.
wait.
I know Demi so well. But, I mean, Mama, the strength and the fortitude and the courage it takes for this woman to not only get up out her bed, to call out her man's shenanigans in the middle of the night. Mama, she opens those shutters and stares down the barrel of
so funny
gun in her pigtails resting under that nightcap, and not a strand moves. Not a strand moves.
Yeah.
When she leans forward, those luscious locks, they just drape downward, perfectly framing her face. That pink nightgown, Mama, that rose pink nightgown. So easy to see from the streets below. She is catching eyeballs while her husband is catching bullets. And I know she is painted for the gods because, Mama, I can see them rosy cheeks and that blush and that contour all the way down from the back of the boat. From the back of the boat. And the bullet that fires at her, you hear that ricochet. That is not the building it ricochets off of. It is her smooth, supple skin. That it's a shield because the mug is too fierce. It just bounces right off there. So I have to pick. I don't even know if she has a name, but the Carlos Don't Be Chicken lady in Pirates of the Caribbean. That is my. This is like.
She has to have a name. Someone named her.
Someone has to have named her something. Yeah. But it just.
I'm going with Gloria.
Gloria. I do like Gloria.
I like that.
The fashion is not necessarily something that I look at and go, that's fashionable, but it sticks out in my mind. You say the phrase Carlos Don't Be Chicken and I hear her, or I hear it, I see her, it's a look that sticks out in my mind. So,
right.
I
love that.
Oh, Blake, I'm so glad that tickled you so much. You were really feeling it there for a second.
We always talk about her because there's like a thing where she like either screams or doesn't. Have you heard of this?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
So like we always see like when she closes the shutters, does she scream or does she not? And usually if she doesn't, it's a good sign that she's safe. So
she is. And if she, mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And if it does not, well, it could also be if she screams. It's like a drag show. Like you're like the screaming is like she wants you to feel her look. She's like just feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
So it's just an exchange between her and the audience. The shutter is her runway, you could say. Yes. And she's just screaming and trying to get us all hyped up. And if she doesn't scream, then the audience wasn't giving it to her the way that she wanted it.
You know what? So, and maybe we need to give it to her.
I think we should. Tips out next time you're at Pirates of the Caribbean.
Tip
dollar
the doll.
bills. Tip the doll. Literally the doll, the animatronic doll. All right. If that's any indication as to where my brain is going this episode, Blake, let's bring it back to you, our co-chair of the Pet Gala.
No, I'm obsessed with this because I feel like all of us have like different tracks that we're on and I'm like really enjoying. So
yeah,
because I will admit mine, apart from the Winnie the Pooh, obviously, because I was like talking about slippers, like I chose things that I like always think of when I'm like, I want to wear that so badly. So like, I'm very honored that you like mentioned that you like my outfits and stuff for the parks. Cause I look at these things that I'm mentioning and I'm like, oh my God, please. So that brings me to my second one. We are hopping over to California Adventure. And I had 3 categories here. I had attraction, so we just covered that. I had cast member, and then I have mascot. So my second one is cast member uniform, and it is a major serve, and it is the uniforms at Radiator Springs Racers.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I want to buy it. I want you to sell it. I will get a job at the Walt Disney Company so that I may work the attraction and wear the outfit. They have iconic red pants with yellow stripes, like the polo shirt with the checkers, like it's segmented, red on top, yellow on bottom, like so good. They have jackets they can wear. The back of the shirt is like really flowy and cool.
Yeah.
I just am obsessed. I think that the look is amazing. It's perfect for the area. I want to wear it and feel like I'm in the pit crew. Different pit crew than what you are usually interviewing about. But no, I think that it's so good. There is a couple photographers who like make content where they do the series where they like photograph cast members.
Yes.
There's Donnie and then there's Ricky at Mickey's. And I think it was Ricky. He did a photo shoot with a cast member that was in that outfit one time. And I remember being like, I always look and like really love, but like I love, like that's a carousel on Instagram if I have ever seen one. Like I want that outfit so badly.
Yeah.
So that's my second pick. I think that they look iconic.
Great pick. And the colors are so good. And that's a good example of something that where, you know, you take it all the way back to the origins of Disneyland and what they were thinking so far ahead of what truly, I know the word immersive gets so overused these days, but to be thinking to dress the specific land cast members in different specific outfits and make sure that they are not crossing over each other is just so genius. And these colors, they not only work with the aesthetic of the station or the theme of the attraction, but there's something that you can take them and place them at any point in that land and it looks complementary to what is around it. There is no, it's like I get a chill thinking about the thought that goes into this because it's not just a uniform, it's part of the experience. And Demi, what do we always call it? The tapestry of the tapestry of the sensorial experience of the park. And I think that I'm so glad that you called out cast member costumes because that is perfect.
I really wish we knew who were the designers of some of these iconic cast member costumes because I never even thought of it until this very moment. I'm like, wow, like, is it like a whole team? Is it one person? Has how many people over the years have made this? Who was the architect behind of how these costumes are created for each land? Because you're absolutely right, Joey, that it works with the entire land, not just each ride. And I think you have to have somebody who really understands like color and pattern to really know what the right look is for each land. And I applaud that person because it couldn't be me.
I know who it is. I actually know who designed them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's Tongue Lady. The Tongue Lady cast member who was sticking her tongue out at the beginning. It was her. She was.
I was like, this is not going to be serious.
No, it's Tongue Lady.
It always goes back to Tongue Lady.
Yes, talking about eye for fashion, couture. Even that woman has her finger on the pulse and her tongue on the pulse of everything. So,
well, if you designed any Disney costume, please DM us and let us know if you're allowed to tell us. I would love to know. I would love to know. Truly,
that's a full episode, baby. Like that's iconic. That would be so fun to dive into. And like, not that we're surprised that the uniforms and the costuming is like on point because listen, the trash cans are on theme at Disney parks. So like we are expecting and always excited for the cast member fit reveals.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a great idea, Demi. I think that we should Blake, we're fully giving you credit, but I think we should do that as an episode. That is a wonderful episode, like breaking down cast member costumes from around the world. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Demi was going to clock show and tell. I do have my Hong Kong Disneyland Main Street trash can.
Love that.
But Blake, what a great choice. I think that because that's like something I would also, it's like kind of borderline streetwear that I would wear.
Like they're definitely towing the line. Like you can't get too close because I will take a picture and replicate. Like I need that outfit so badly.
Yeah.
I could probably do it. I feel like they've made like racer jackets that look like that vibe. I mean, the color palette's definitely giving like Lightning McQueen. So the right combo, you would fit right in, but hopefully not enough to be asked a question because what I don't do is get paid to walk around Cars Land.
I think if anyone could do it, Blake, it's you. Like truly, honestly, I think if anyone could replicate it, I think you would be the one to do that. So
we shall see. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah.
I'm going to need that
Demi.
to happen for sure. Okay, so I don't know if this is breaking the rules, but I don't care because I'm also one half of this podcast, so I can do what I want.
And it's your podcast, yeah.
So I'm taking you back to 90s Epcot. And not to be confused with our Stu Leonard queen, but I'm going to show you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. This is Miss Cheese from Kitchen Kabaret.
What?
Oh my God,
It is amazing. I know.
Demi, this is incredible.
I know. Okay, so for those of you who have not already ran to Google Miss Cheese, she was part of the Stars of the Milky Way section of that attraction, which I never got to see because it closed before I was born. But I it's one of those attractions that I wish I did. But she is a wedge of Swiss cheese, and she's wearing a stiff. I'm sorry. She's wearing
what is she wearing?
What is she
wearing, Demi?
A wide-brimmed Victorian-style picture hat in light blue, featuring a pink tulip wrap and a small cluster of blue silk flowers. And then she has a large, voluminous, shaggy brown feather boa, like with sleeves, and it's like giving high end.
It.
It's giving high end, and then a sheer pink tulle or chiffon draped scarf that goes around her neck. And then we want to talk about paint for the gods. Those eyes, oh my God, they're iconic. I mean, they are the honestly, eyes I've ever seen.
I love her.
I'm obsessed with
This is so fun.
It really is. I'm looking at her in real time and I am gooped.
Me too.
I am gagged. I had no idea that this woman existed.
I know. I mean,
wow.
she's and apparently she's based off of Mae West.
Stop.
What?
I know.
It just gets better and better.
Did she go to the clinic?
She had a raspy drawl, and she said, "Your taste buds all appease. I know how to please."
I'm screaming. I'm crying.
Why don't you come over to the World
Showcase sometime? I'm not gonna make the other more explicit.
This is so good.
Joke. Oh my God.
I love her.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Yay.
Well done. I love that.
Thank you, guys.
Demi, because I'm seeing variations. Is it Miss MISS or just MS dot cheese? Because it comes up under two different.
I mean, when I looked it up, it was
her formal title?
Cheese when I looked it up, but it could. I mean, I don't. Maybe it's wrong. Again, this is a very old attraction, so I've never fully experienced it, so I'm just basing it off of Google.
What's the show called again? I forget.
It was Kitchen Kabaret.
Oh yeah, Kitchen Kabaret. That's right.
Cabaret with a K.
With a K.
Yeah, because I never saw that either.
It closed in '94. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a woman. I mean, she has that hat, that mug. I want her to be friends with Miss diabolical. Diva Cheese. Yeah, her and Miss Diva Cheese collab of the century. Rain on Me ended. Bring Your Love ended. This is truly collab of this. Also, wait, who are these girls behind her? I see.
Yes.
Wait, actually, I can't even see the picture you're looking at, but I am on Reddit right now, and someone posted and said, this is a really niche question, but what accent did Miss Cheese have in Kitchen Kabaret? And someone commented and said, the other stars of the Milky Way, so that's what we call them, have very distinct accents. There's Mr. Dairy Goods, and he has an average American accent. Miss Yogurt, who has a thick French accent.
I see her.
And Miss Ice Cream has a very apparent New Orleans accent. And then they said, I've never been able to place Miss Cheese. And then someone was like, it's supposed to be Mae West, which is so funny that they say that, because not saying accent, but just like Mae West is the accent. Is right. So they're like French, American, Mae West.
I mean, if anybody wants to know this accent, you could just Google Mae West or Alaska on Drag Race. Like, honestly, Alaska, Mae West. Although that one's not safe for the children. So Alaska says some crazy things in that. But wow, what an icon. I really am, my brain is just spiraling at all of these characters right here. I guess I never really looked too much into Kitchen Kabaret, but very much into this now. I also see this little guy who looks like a little egg with a hat. I love him.
Yeah, it's such a cute.
I need this cast photo you're looking at.
I just googled Kitchen Kabaret Miss Cheese, and then it all comes up. So
incredible,
Blake. We'll offline about this. This one is going to carry into the after hours. Like
sure
this is
will.
Park Peeps After Dark. We're going to be kikiing about Miss Cheese. So Demi,
Joey,
lovely choice. You have given us so much fodder and fromage to chew on here. Yes. Fodder and fromage. Doesn't that mean cheese? That's not something bad.
Yeah, fromage is cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, I guess you could say that my next pick is also cheesy.
Oh.
This is the dumbest thing. It is dumb. It's truly dumb. I'm just realizing how incredibly insane my picks are, but this woman, she always makes me laugh. It is indeed also my characters. I love that they don't have names. Yes, no, it is Demi.
It gives us the opportunity to name them.
Yes, we could. I think, we have a name. I kind of have a name for her. It is the lady who appears alongside Sala in the ride vehicles in the black and white pre-show film at the Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland. And now this is right after Sala introduces the, quote, ingenious pouches we're supposed to put our belongings in. There is a close-up shot of a tantalizing and teasing hand. This woman's elegance, it shows her with these incredible waffle-knit pearly white gloves, daintily placing what looks to be a pearl-encrusted purse into the pouch in front of her. It is, first, that's just the teaser. Because you think, who is this? Like, why is Joey Nolfi in his hands putting in the 1920s something into a basket in a black and white film? And then Demi, you're supposed to laugh at that. Thank you, Blake, for laughing silently.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Blake is being respectful. Yes, Blake's being respectful. But then it cuts to this absolutely unhinged shot of her posing with Sala in the ride vehicle as he's doing the seatbelt. Her eyes fully agape. She has full regalia, 1900s high society diva realness. This woman is in a full bonnet, a veil, a sun hat, a button-down shirt. Her lips are slicked with what I can only assume is red because it's in black and white and I can't tell. But she is posing for that portrait.
I'm not paying attention close enough, evidently.
She's amazing. I watch for her every single time because the look that she's giving in the photo is so funny, and she's looking like a beekeeper, but make it fashion, and all to ride this bumpy ride. The outfit, just like Sala says, it's unlike anything you've ever experienced, I assure you. But truly, I brought one of my friends who had never been to Disneyland before with me, and when he saw this woman, he actually shrieked and started laughing. He was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, are we all so just desensitized to this pre-show that we just don't even clock the absurdity of it anymore? But be on the lookout for her. And now I have named her Constance. That she looks like a Constance.
That's the bride from Haunted Mansion.
I know. And that's why she's giving, that's why I said she's giving veil. She's giving like beekeeper. So, I mean, that's why Constance came to my mind, because it's very like white and flowy material. So, be on the lookout for her. Let me tell you, she doesn't come up when you Google crazy lady from the Indiana Jones pre-show. So you might have to just Google the pre-show itself. And then
you can probably watch a bootleg.
Yeah, exactly. And she's got boots on those legs too. She's going into the jungle. And they've got a 4-inch heel. So that's my second pick.
Very good.
That brings us around. Oh my God, we're on our last ones already. This is so much fun, but we're on our last ones already. Blake, what's your last one?
I'm actually struggling to narrow it because I technically over prepared 2 ideas. And
we'll take them.
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to say. They're both Mickey Mouse, if that helps.
They both.
Yeah, you can do both. Do both. Yeah. That's fine.
So the first one is much more simple, and then the second one is not simple, and it's also an overseas moment. So maybe that'll be a fun contrast.
Love it.
So the first one is in Disneyland, specifically his outfit that he wears for his meeting and greeting outside of his house in Toontown. You could probably picture it, but he's wearing like red pants and like a striped shirt with like the black hoodie, like yellow lined with the yellow hood.
Yeah.
And it's just so cute and coordinated, and it's like so Mickey Mouse. And he just looks like he's like gonna go in an episode of Disney Junior. Like he's just like ready to go. And I love to go see him in that outfit, and I just think it's super cute. And again, aligned with what I said before, I would wear the outfit. And I kind of want to wear the outfit. And it would be a really easy Disney bound, if we're being honest, because you just have to wear like super normal clothes.
Yeah.
Not sure about the red pants, but like it could work. And yellow shoes. So it's like, it's just super, it's coordinated H2T. I love it.
Yeah. I think if you find like a nice, like, not like totally fitted, but not baggy, like red sweatpant, it'll look
for
really
sure.
Cute. Yeah, for sure.
But I love that. And then this is something very specific because I went to Tokyo last year and I went in April. And while we were at Disneyland, it was the Donald Duck like celebration that they do annually.
Yes.
So it was awesome. Love Donald. But what I had been hoping for is that when we were planning our trip, I saw promo for, what is it called? Vanellope's Sweet Pop World.
Yeah.
And it's like a show, I believe, at Disneyland in Tokyo. And Mickey, it's part of the like Palapalooza series. And Mickey has this outfit on. I screenshotted it on my phone because I found like such a good photo of it. But what I gather is that he's like referencing a strawberry with this really cute outfit. And he has like a yellow and green and white striped shirt underneath a red blazer. Aww. And the blazer, what do you call, excuse me, what do you call like this part of the blazer?
The lapel?
The little
lapels?
Yeah. So the lapels are like heart-shaped. So when they're closed, they meet to make a heart. But it's a strawberry. So it's like, it's a strawberry pattern. And it like meets, it's so cute.
Wait,
and then
you have the
his
picture?
sleeves. Yes. Oh, I forgot. We could just like show.
That's adorable. And
look at the leg. The leg is like, we have a little pop. It's really good.
The hip is displaced from popping so
yeah,
hard.
we have like a little strawberry on his shirt. So I think that that's all referential. He has the strawberry details on his sleeves. It's really good.
It's so
and he
different
just looks
for him
so
too.
Cute. And Minnie's outfit is really cute for that as well. But I remember seeing photos and being like confused at first, like, wait, is that in Disney World? And then realizing it was Tokyo and then being like 3 weeks too late to see it. So that's like on my list of like something that I really want to see because he looks so dang cute.
Of course it's in freaking Tokyo.
I know.
Like we can never have the fashion here. Well, actually we do have the fashions as we just outlined, but it's so different for Mickey too. I feel like you don't really see him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
What good
now
choices.
I want to go back to Tokyo.
Me too. So
I guess I'm the odd person out again.
Oh, I'm sorry, but when you're ready, I'll go with you whenever you're ready. I could go. I literally like the flight doesn't bother me. Like I've been twice now. I could go every year.
I want to go.
It wouldn't
this
bother
year.
me.
I really do want to go this year.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Blake, lovely
great pick.
Choices.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great picks. Do you have any noble mutterings, or is that your full?
I do. Yeah. So I do have one more.
Go for it.
And it is because I am freshly off of a Paris trip about a month and a half ago. And I literally was in Paris like 2 weeks after I met you for the first time, Demi.
Right. Are you about to pick? Okay, go ahead.
Wait, I'm excited to see what you think.
Okay.
What you think it is. So they did a park expansion, right? So Disneyland right next to Walt Disney Studios. Now it is renamed to Disney Adventure World. Mm-hmm. And why I was in Paris was because we were previewing World of Frozen. And I am 99% sure these outfits differ from Frozen Ever After and EPCOT.
Oh, okay.
But it's another cast member highlight. The cast member outfits for Frozen Ever After are so good. I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah, I would like to.
Because I was vlogging that day. And as we walked into the ride, I asked the cast members, do you mind if I just take a video of you in your outfits because you look so good? And so here we are. It's like a purple and teal moment.
Oh, you know who that looks like?
What?
It looks so like good. It looks like the same color scheme and like the hat that looks like the from Hunchback.
Oh, I was just
Oh, it
yeah.
totally does. But it's so good. And like they're all like it's like the same family, all same outfits kind of, but like styled differently and like
Yeah.
they have different accessories and they all just looked so good. And they gave them custom name tags that are like split purple and teal down the middle. Like it's really, really good. And yeah, it was like a major serve. So that's my what did you say? A noble muttering?
A noble
Yes, that's our
muttering.
noble-
Yes,
noble
noble
muttering.
That's my
muttering.
noble muttering. I just love.
That's a really great one because I think it also shows. I like that when the parks around the world do specific things, little nods here and there to the actual regions that they're from. That feels like a very French, Parisian kind of interpretation of something that is, yes, set in a fantasy world, but also rooted in somewhat a real part of the world. So, but that feels like a very French take on it.
Totally.
And especially that first one on the left that had the little, it was almost like a shawl looking thing. I mean, that was. I would wear that.
Just so good.
Yeah. Like Demi said, it did kind of look like the Hunchback from Notre Dame. Those, who's that character?
I forget his name, but there's like the jester guy.
Jester, yeah.
Yeah.
Great choices. Blake, I knew you were good for this episode because those are really, really good choices. I love all the ones.
Thank you so much.
Perspective.
Yes.
All right, Demi.
Well, yeah. Speaking of Disneyland Paris, I have a pick from Disneyland Paris. For my final pick. Well, as you guys know, that Disneyland Paris has their own haunted mansion called Phantom Manor. And I want to preface by saying that that was built in 1992. So we have early 90s. And this is Melanie Ravenswood, who is the bride on Phantom Manor.
Diva.
And just so you guys can see a little update, she is the most 90s looking bride, and I live for her.
Those curls.
She has that type of veil where it like sits on the top of the head that every 90s bride had. And then in true like 90s fashion, the thin eyebrows, and then the so much blush on the apples of the cheek. It's just, there's so much. The hard red lip. And then she has those puffy sleeves, the neck, the turtleneck that goes all the way to the chin, and then it has like flowers out. And kind of, I don't want to say it's puffy, but kind of where her chest is, it kind of has that a little puffy illusion, and then straight down tulle. And I mean, it's just like, she is the most like beautiful, iconic 90s bride that I absolutely love, and has these like barrel curls at the bottom of her hair. I mean, she's a diva. She's an icon. And I think she is the moment. She's probably the best dressed bride out of all of the haunted brides, I would have to say.
Demi, are you saying that she was better dressed than I was at my wedding?
Oh, absolutely. Your wedding back in 1992 when you were
my wedding. I looked so good at my wedding. I really did.
Your wedding to
Figment. Yeah, I was just turning around to grab him.
That was my next question.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not. I'm only married to Figment.
Got it.
Yeah, but
I love the Ravenswood mention because that story also for people listening, like if you're not familiar with Phantom Manor, that backstory is
crazy,
insane. Can you believe that when I went to Disneyland Paris, it was under refurbishment? So I've actually never experienced it in person. I know.
Drown myself in the depths of the water right by
Space
Big
Mountain
there.
was also under refurbishment.
Nope.
And I went during a holiday season, like the beginning of the holidays in December, because it was at the end of my honeymoon. So I was like, I couldn't believe, like, how does the holiday start and two of your like biggest rides are down?
You know what, Demi?
Seriously.
You didn't get to see the ghost of Melanie Ravenswood, but you did get to see the ghost of Michael Clark Duncan.
I did.
Yeah.
RIP to Walt Disney Studios. I would love to get back to Paris to see the new updates at some point and to finally ride Phantom Manor and Hyperspace Mountain there.
Demi, was your noble muttering the pirate lady?
So my noble muttering was going to be the red. And, you know, when she was changed into red, the pirate lady, her outfit changed a little bit to make her a little more piratey. And it's just such a great, iconic, like, lady pirate outfit that I would wear every single day if I could. Honestly, I love pirate aesthetic. I don't want to say I was born in the wrong time, because absolutely not. But also, I wish there was a way to, like, you know, have more opportunities to look like that, other than, like, I guess run fairs.
Right.
No, I love it. And when Beacon Barrel opened, I had like my own little pirate outfit, and I was like, I want more of this. I love her. I also wanted to mention, oh my gosh, it just slipped my mind, for my other noble muttering was
also, I wanted to, while you were talking about pirates, I want to shout out our dear friend Zaire, who is known for her pirates looks. Remember?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Personally, in a relationship with Jack Sparrow, but that's neither here nor there.
I know. Oh my gosh, you guys, Zaire Spooks. Please remember, she was on a few
our holiday fashion episode.
Yeah, make sure
I
to go
love her down.
It's unbelievable. But my other noble muttering, because I just absolutely love her, is the opera lady in Haunted Mansion.
I was gonna pick her too.
Yes, I remember when she was like missing for quite a long time, and we were all just like, it just feels incomplete, and the whole world like got like so excited when she came back, because we love her.
I contemplated putting her on my list too, Demi. See, we do really, our tastes really do align in a lot of ways, and I think that that's great. You have lovely picks, Demi.
Thank you.
So I'll go through mine very quickly. My last pick, official pick, is going to be also in the Haunted Mansion, and it's not Madame Leota, because like she only has a head, and that's not really that much fashion.
I will say, I thought you were gonna only say that the woman from Indiana was a hand, and I was like, okay, but then there was more.
Hand
I mean, the pearly hand in the bag would have been great. But anyway,
Blake is like clued into my crazy already. It's like, I thought you were just going to pick a hand.
Right.
But no, see, I couldn't even just pick the head. So my second pick, or my third pick, final pick, is the Werecat lady in the Haunted Mansion portrait gallery, because I mean, as someone
the one that's like lounging.
Yes,
yeah, she's fierce.
She's a really interesting backstory too, because I am convinced that, well, given her backstory, this might not be true, but she's given some sort of drag. I mean, she is. I mean, the way that she's posed, the way that she accessorized, and then also has a reveal. I mean, that's literally giving Haunted Mansion's Drag Race boots down. But this woman, through the power of nature and lighting, transforms from a literal cascade of black as night lace and tulle as she luxuriates on that chaise lounge, and it turns into a tiger catsuit by the strike of lightning, and she has accessorized it with a rose that turns into a little bone in her left hand when the lightning strikes, and that bejeweled giant red gem of a necklace hanging from that gold chain on her chest. She is the friend everyone wants, the mother we never had. I don't know a better woman. But now, a fun fact, I actually didn't know about this. This iteration of the Werecat lady painting exists in the Haunted Mansions in California, Florida. She's also in the Paris version. It's based on a Mark Davis concept, but it also appears in the 2023 film, which I did enjoy. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really liked that version of the movie, and you can clock her on the portrait gallery in there. But now, this is the interesting thing that I actually didn't know until I was researching her for this. She is reportedly based on, and this is real, I know this sounds like Haunted Mansion lore, but it's not. It's actually real life. It's based on, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this artist's name correct, but Amedeo Modigliani. It was an artist.
Modigliani,
There are sketches that he did of a poetess named Anna Akhmatova from Russia.
And poetess?
A poetess.
Love that.
Yes. There's actually someone, also Rachel Ann Bouvier, Pittsburgh's poetess. It is a lovely trans woman who has billboards all over the city. You should go check her out. Pittsburgh's poetess. But yeah, I know. Sorry. Anytime I hear the word poetess, I think of Rachel Ann Bouvier. But
I love that.
I'll send you her after. But
please.
Anna Akhmatova, she was drawn in black crayon by this artist, and it really, if you look at the side by side, it really does look like the Werecat lady in the Haunted Mansion. But
that's so cool.
The other interesting connection, and I believe these crayon sketches sold for like millions of dollars in 2018, I believe. But the real life Anna's 3 husbands were all apparently killed in the early 1900s under the reign of Stalin. And a popular flower that often appeared in the St. Petersburg summer garden in Russia was a red rose, which the werecat lady is also holding in her left hand that disappears into a bone, signifying the death of her husband's and her connection to Russia. So I just thought that was a really cool way of these little things that, I mean, who is in the Haunted Mansion? Yes, you go by and you see it and you process it very quickly, but it's not something you sit there and can really look at for a long time and pick these pieces apart. But still, that level of detail, and there's one thing that is in the corner of your eye for 2 seconds in a ride, has this much history and legacy behind it. So it's really, really cool. And I love all of the detail and the history that goes into it. So
that's amazing.
No, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so she is my last pick, and then my noble muttering is also something, Demi, I've talked about on this pod before, but I love
Figment.
Well, I was going to say Figment, but I actually, Demi,
really?
Well, if on our Figment episode, the Trials of Figment, if fashion was a category, I would have had to fail him because I don't like
you don't like
yellow,
orange and purple.
The yellow, so I don't like purple, I don't like orange, and I especially don't like red and yellow together.
Where is there red on Figment?
His sweater.
His sweater is blue and white.
No, it's not.
Isn't it? There's red in that sweater?
He's got a red sweater, or a yellow sweater that says
Oh,
Figment
that
in red
sweater.
letters.
I'm thinking of the holiday sweater.
Oh, yeah, the holiday sweater I also hate. But
you know what? I can't win every category.
Yeah. Well, when people send it to me and they're like, "Oh, look, you could buy it," I'm like, "Yeah, I'll buy it." Never. But I
just really, the egg slicers.
Yes, just the egg slicer. I do have a Figment egg slicer that I did purchase in New York City show and tell time.
No way.
They were shipping these off from EPCOT to that Disney store in Manhattan. I mean, it's literally the craziest thing. I got it for like $9. But I love vintage EPCOT stuff, and there is that people refer to them as like the Rainbow Bright outfits that the characters wore in 1980s EPCOT stuff, but like Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Chippendale, they're all wearing these crazy spacesuits that have little rainbows on them, and it's very 80s, very pastel, but also chrome. So I mean, it's very cool. And then also I wanted to shout out something else I've talked about on this pod before, but the British Vogue shoot from the 90s that also the Rainbow Bright outfits do appear in those. But I just think that this didn't really qualify because they weren't really Parks characters wearing the fashions. It was the models that were wearing the fashions in the shoot. But I think that that's just a really interesting crossover of Disney parks and fashion that I wanted to make sure I called out too.
Yeah,
so
I love those pictures. I want to frame them.
Oh, they're so good. I really do. I want to frame them too. We just need to get Nene to design a room for me in my new house so that I can put those up and Nene can design the room. And then, because, if left to my own devices, I would just put them on a blank wall and then it wouldn't look nice. It wouldn't look nice.
So, you gotta have Joey's Expo.
Yes, and Joey's Expo, yes. And then I'll put on a pearl glove to hang them.
Yes.
On the wall.
Oh my God.
And get a Modigliani in your house.
That's right.
Okay, I have to say though, I love that reference just from that because I was an art history minor in college.
Me too.
No way.
Yeah.
And I remember like studying Modigliani, like expressionism and all that, just like that whole like late 1800s, just like so good. So I like kind of love that they have. You said it's an official reference, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's so cool.
Very clear. If you look at them side by side, if you just Google the sketches of Anna by Modigliani, and I love that. She's in the exact same pose as the werecat lady, so it's very clearly they were referencing. And then the rose, being such a prominent flower at this point in time in Russian history. I mean, it's very clear that it was a reference. So
iconic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What a lovely ep.
Yeah.
We're done.
Great job, everybody. Blake, wonderful picks. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I honestly, when I heard the topic, I was like, this will be a blast because I love to like think about my favorite place through a different lens. And when you're like, okay, I'm going to Disneyland right now, like what am I doing and like who am I looking at? Like that's so fun.
Yeah, I just so appreciate your eye of like what to look at to recreate for yourself too. I think you have to have like a really like special talent for that, and you just nail it. while
Oh, you're
the
the
rest
best.
of us
Thank you.
struggle just to
Oh,
get
please.
dressed in the morning.
I'm inspired by people all the time, so I love it. I mean, even just you mentioning like earlier that like Meg and I were coordinated, like there are so many people putting together amazing outfits all the time, and like it's a really fun thing, and that's part of my expression as a creator. So I love the recognition. I really appreciate that.
Of course.
Oh, that also, everybody needs to go look at Blake's pictures from The Devil Wears Prada 2 red carpet, because that look might be one of my favorites of yours, if not my favorite.
Oh my gosh,
Everybody
I love
should
that.
check that out. I love it.
Well,
I have an outfit I'm like really excited about for this week. So,
ooh. Well, I was gonna say, well, Blake, do you have anything coming up that you want to maybe plug?
Well, Joey graciously mentioned at the beginning of this that I put out music. I have not been working on like original stuff, but I have been working on a Disney covers project for about a year now. And I've put out, I think, 4 songs in the last like 6 months. So you can find me literally anywhere you get your music, but I've been working on that for a while, and I have 2 more that are already recorded and ready. And I'm going to be releasing those like before and like leading up to the summer. And then I might have some more little things up my sleeve for the project to like fully be done and released in November. So, more music coming, and people like have very commonly like lately been asking me about that. And I really appreciate it because I've always seen music as like the side passion, and it's like really fun how I get to incorporate it into like what I'm already doing. So, yeah, more music on the horizon. And, other than that, just having fun and acting a fool and talking about all my favorite things. So,
well, we love that.
I'm actually gonna, I hate to do this to you, Blake, but I'm gonna spoil your collab that you have coming up for this project. I do know that you did a duet with Tongue Lady, and
I was like, wait, what have we talked about?
Yes, and it will be featured on the project. So
yes.
Can't wait for everyone to hear that.
Perfect.
All right, Tongue Lady is now canon for the next
secret's
2 episodes.
out. Wear cat ladies out of the bag.
Wear cat ladies out of the bag. The tongue is out of Tongue Lady. It's just, she can't. I actually, wait, one time I have to say, Demi, did I ever tell you this? Last summer when I was at Disneyland, I was in line getting ready to go into the park to meet Colin, and I literally heard the people in front of me shriek, and I looked up and realized she was scanning us in to the park.
Get out of here.
And I couldn't get
shriek.
I couldn't get my phone out quick enough, but
amazing.
She has scanned me into the park. So confirmed, she did not. Everybody, there was rumors that she lost her job. No, that was just all a misunderstanding. She wasn't being inappropriate. She was mimicking the photo that the guy showed her on her phone where he was sticking his tongue out. So she was not.
All
like
is well.
Yes, all is well. Tongue Lady.
Tongue Lady. All right. Well, thank you so much again, Blake, for being here. We really appreciate it. You gave such great picks, and make sure to follow Blake everywhere at Blake Silva, and make sure to follow us at Park Peeps Pod, at Joey Nolfi, at Magical Hijinx. That's Hijinx on all socials, and of course for me over on YouTube. And there's a lot of really incredible stuff coming up that's opening maybe in Disney World that you may need to just stick around for, because there's lots of cool things. Hint, hint, cool things coming up.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Demi.
Yeah.
But yes, Blake, we appreciated walking this runway of excellence with you. Until next week, the category of the Pet Gala is officially closed. So we're going to sashay away for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.